Yes, dear students, in this video, we'll go through the last part of the chapter, that is lactation. What do you mean by lactation? Let us start now. Lactation is nothing but the production of the milk from the mammary glands of the mother. So soon after the birth of the baby or parturition is called as the lactation. The production of milk from mammary glands of mother soon after the parturition or childbirth is called as what? Lactation. Is called as lactation. So the lactation period. So usually during pregnancy, the differentiation of the mammary glands that take place, right, in the mother, and soon after childbirth, what happens? It start to produce the milk, right, so the differentiation of mammary glands takes place of during pregnancy. During pregnancy, the differentiation of the mammary glands or the mammary glands start to develop themselves, and production of milk takes place before few hours, sometimes few days, the parturition, and even after parturition. Even after the parturition, the production of milk take place, right? So this is the period we can say. And what are the hormones that play an important role? Hormones that play very important role during the production of the milk, that is nothing but lactation. See here, at puberty, mammary glands start to develop themselves due to the action of the hormones called as progesterone as well as estrogen. Estrogen as well as progesterone are the main hormones which play important role in development of this mammary glands in female. And after this one, the production of the milk take place. So due to one of the hormones which is released by the anterior lobe of the pituitary called as prolactin, PRL, right? So lactotropic hormone, it is also called as. So this is PRL, prolactin hormone. So this helps for production of the milk and simultaneously ejection of the milk. Ejection of milk take place from the mammary glands soon after the birth of the baby. That is done by oxytocin. Oxytocin is the hormone which helps for that one, right? So production of the milk, prolactin, ejection of the milk from the mammary glands, oxytocin, that helps over here. So these are the hormones which play a very important role during the production and ejection of the milk from the mammary glands of the mother itself, right? And after this one, the milk which is produced by the mammary glands of the mother during the initial days soon after the childbirth is called as colostrum. This term is very important, usually asked for 1 mark question. Colostrum. What do you mean by colostrum? The question arises. Colostrum is nothing but the milk produced, the first milk, we can say, first milk produced by mammary glands of mother, mammary glands of mother during initial days after the childbirth is called as colostrum. This is more important, so term that we must remember. And this colostrum is having some of the important compositions. What are the major components? What is the role of this colostrum? Let us see here. It contains lactalbumin is one kind of protein, right? As well as lactoprotein. It is rich in these two type of protein, and so this also contains very important one, antibodies. What kind of antibodies are present in this colostrum, you may ask over here. What are the IgA type is very rich in this one, and IgG type and IgM type. Such kind of many antibodies are present over here, and since these antibodies are present in the colostrum, what happens over here is the passive immunity the baby can gain, right? Passive immunity the baby can gain itself, means it can get the immune power from the mother through this colostrum, or the first milk which is produced by the mammary glands of the mother itself. This is also more important aspect to be remembered. Then what is human milk is containing? What kind of contents the milk has? So the composition of human milk itself, right? So this is also more important one. In the previous class I had explained this one, right? So what are the things that are present over here? So there is milk sugar is there. Lactose is the milk sugar. Casein is the milk protein, right? So, and it is also rich in some of the minerals. Sodium will be there, calcium will be there, potassium will be there. Such kind of many number of minerals are also there, along with some of the vitamins are also present over here. The vitamin C is a limited amount which is present over here. Along with this one, it is having a very poor amount of iron. Very less amount of iron is present in it, right? These are all the major components of what? The human milk itself. That's why, so always the doctor prefer to feed the breast milk is fed to the babies. They recommend this one. Why? Because so whenever the mother feeds her milk to the baby, that moment what happens, it can get the passive immunity or the immune power it can gain, right? And one more thing we must remember over here, what is that? So whenever the mother is not feeding or emptying all her mammary glands, means the milk should be emptied always. Why? Because every nourishing mother is producing 1 to 2 liters of milk every day. When it is emptied, then it is a normal condition. So if it is not emptied, there one of the protein goes on so collecting inside her mammary glands. So that is nothing but inhibitory protein, what we can say. or inhibitory peptides, what we can say, right? Whenever these inhibitory peptides are accumulated inside the mammary glands, that inhibit the production of milk, right? So that inhibitory peptide also we must remember over here, inhibitory peptide, right? This term we must remember over here, right? So this is all about the lactation, and this ends this chapter, that is human reproduction. Thank you very much.